Hi everyone, my name is Yun Liao.
Hi everyone, my name is Weixuan Ren. Today we are going to talk about mainstreaming education and immersion education. Now I'd like to introduce mainstreaming education, which is also called submersion education. This typology is belonging to monoglossic view, and the aim of mainstreaming education is assimilation. Which means that when students are proficient in their second language, first language is not necessary. In the target students of mainstreaming education is language minority students. In the classroom, students are required to use majority language only without any help, although some students' foundation is not very good. Actually, mainstream education can promote students' second language proficiency as quickly as possible, especially for some students who have a little bit foundation in second language. However, in fact, most students fail to comprehend the knowledge because it's difficult for them to understand what their teachers said. And it's also difficult for them to integrate into classroom, which may destroy their self-esteem. In this education, students are positioned at monolingual, and they are required to have only one identity, which is the dominant identity.
Here comes to immersion education. Immersion education derives from a heteroglossic view. Its aim is to make students bilingual, biliteracy, and bicultural. The target students are language majority students, and they are allowed to use majority and minority language in classrooms. Because of the similar background of students, this immersion education will release the teacher workload and promote the students' motivation and interaction with peers. Therefore, identity discrimination will not appear in such classrooms. However, according to data, more than 80% enrollment of immersion education in Canada is from high and middle socioeconomic group. Students from low financial family cannot afford the tuition, which means that this education will generate educational inequality and widen social gap. In this education, we position students in a bilingual context. This is because the final goal of this education is to make students proficient in both language, which is their home language and minority language. Also, a diverse identity is advocated in this immersion education. Students are allowed to use their experience of home language to connect with the second language. Therefore, different culture and different experience will construct and enrich their identity. So in the end, they will have a diverse identity.
The last part is the relationship between bi-multilingualism and TESOL. We think the relationship between them are interdependent. First, TESOL promotes bi-multilingualism because the aim of TESOL is to teach English for students whose mother language is not in English. And after TESOL education, students can not only speak their first language but also English.
Okay, so on the contrast, bilingualism can facilitate TESOL education. So first, it supports with a theoretical foundation and methodology for TESOL. And another thing is that it can enrich teaching material. For example, teaching material in TESOL can involve diverse culture. Here is our reference. Thank you for listening.